Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Wine of the Night Tarot. I'm Shabana and I'm here to do your love reading for June 2021. For all of you who are returning, thank you so very much for all your beautiful likes, shares and subscribes. It really helps me grow the channel and to get Spirit's message out there to all of you. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. If that is the case, please do check your other prominent positions like your moon, your rising, your Venus and your north node. If it does resonate, please do give it a thumbs up. Please like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post next. Okay, what we're going to do today is explore your energy and your person's energy. Now, this is not necessarily a romantic connection. This could be a friendship. This could be, a sibling. This could be any significant emotional relationship in your life. All right, let's get started, Sagittarius, and let's see what your emotional energy is in regards to this connection. Energy for Sagittarius, please, in regards to their connection. All right, we have destiny. Interesting. What is the person Sagittarius is connecting with? What is their energy? We have perception. All right, crown chakra and heart chakra. Okay. All right, let's see what you think of your person. How does Sagittarius view their person? Okay, we have soulmates. That's nice. That's lovely, in fact. How does Sagittarius's person view them? Okay. All right, we have reparent yourself. So there is some kind of inner child healing that needs to happen according to them. Okay. All right. What is okay? You have the Hierophant on your side. So this could be indicative, okay, of a high level commitment. We have, okay, I've been asked to go one more with that. We have dreams coming true in the reverse, which is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So they might be, okay, how do we want this? All right, we have reach out in the reverse and this, okay. All right, the energy of healing. Okay. Okay, in your hopes and fears, we have helpless and hopeless, but it is in the reverse. So clearly something has happened. There is a need for healing. Do we want this? No. Okay, all right, what do we have? We have embrace and listen as the union energy, both in the reverse. All right, some amount of reversals here, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right, your energy currently, we have the energy of destiny. We are in an eclipse portal. In fact, I'm shooting this on the day of the solar eclipse, and while I have said this read is for June, please know the time and energy is fluid. Whenever you see this read is the right time for you, and if the energies work vice versa, please use your discretion to flip them. Okay, with the Destiny card, which is also the crown chakra energy, I feel that you are connecting to your higher purpose. You're trying very hard to balance your light and shadow sides. You're trying to come into union with yourself before you aim for any union with a significant other or with another person. I think you have been working on yourself. You have been trying to gain knowledge that you need. I think you have been looking for a deeper connection with spirit, a deeper connection to yourself. You've been doing some amount of shadow work. You've actually been making an effort to get to know you in your deepest sense of the word. You're also looking, maybe expanding out of just, 3D knowledge into astral knowledge, into, like I said, into deepening your connection with spirit, with, whatever you think is holy, spirit, source, the divine, God, whatever you want to call it. You are building your connection to your higher self. You are opening up to different possibilities. Excuse me. What is the energy of your person? We have the energy of perception. I'm seeing this as this is heart chakra energy. This is not about them having so much of a change of heart, but they are going through some kind of a healing themselves. They are going through some kind of a transition, some kind of a transformation. The death card hasn't shown up, but I feel that like you are working on evolving yourself. I think they're also working on doing the same. We have a beautiful figure depicted here, and she has butterflies all around her, which are indicative of transformation. The emerald that she's looking at is actually looking deep into her heart chakra, looking at what it is that is the core of her. I'd just like to point out here that in the tarot, we don't read genders of male and female in a binary sense. We only read them as energies. So your person that you could be connecting to could be a man, it could be a woman. They could identify as gender fluid. It's the energies of the person that the cards connect to. So the energy of your person is a perception shift. They are kind of opening up to their own journey, to their own need to heal, to their own need, to stop being left out in the cold. Now, where you are right now is, we have the Teach card, which is also the Hierophant energy. So you could be looking at a high level commitment. You could also be, looking at increasing your knowledge. You could be looking at, some kind of a leadership or a mentorship role. You could be, like I said, I get the energy with the Destiny card as well, that you are deepening your connection with spirit, that you're going beyond what you were taught, what you were told to think or feel, or what you already know, into expanding your horizons into higher knowledge, greater knowledge, maybe different aspects of of that knowledge. Like I said, you're getting to know yourself a lot deeper and a lot better. Your person's energy. All right, so your person is also doing quite a bit of healing. They might have felt like they had wishes and dreams that didn't come true. The dreams coming true card is indicative of the 9 of Cups energy, which is usually in the upright. It is the wish fulfillment energy. In the reverse, somehow it feels like maybe something that they really wanted from this connection, or something that they wanted from their life. It might not be just this connection. Sometimes when we're disappointed about things not working out in life, we can tend to lash out at those closest to us, or people who we think we can show our vulnerability to, who we can show our pain to. So they've also kind of been isolating themselves. We have the Reach Out card, which is in the reverse, and the Reach Out card is the 3 of Pentacles energy, which is the energy of teamwork, which is the energy of finding help and support. So if they've gone through a disappointment, if they've gone through some kind of grief, if they've gone through some kind of pain, some kind of setback, you know, it's very, very likely that they are isolating themselves, and you know, they're not reaching out at the moment. They might have, you know, put up walls around them, and it's not because of anything you might have said or done. It just could be something that has upset them, unless of course this is, you know, a situation where you focused on yourself, made them feel a little left out in the cold, but it also triggered them into their own healing, because we have the soulmate energy here. So sometimes, a lot of times, soulmates come into our lives in order to teach us lessons, and in order for us to sometimes release karmic patterns, and in order to have growth. And growth doesn't always happen in a comfortable environment. In fact, it very rarely happens in a comfortable environment. So the good news is that your person is in the energy of healing. They have acknowledged what has happened. They're trying to break these chains of pain and literally ascend from where they were into a higher understanding of themselves, of their reactions, of whatever it is that has happened to them. So giving them a little bit of time, a little bit of space, you know, just assuring them that you are around. That is, you know, depending on your situation, but there is healing here, and the need to heal sometimes, like I said, makes us a little solitary, makes us pull back and, you know, not reach out. But you know, just being there for people when they're at their weakest, when they're at their most vulnerable, is really, really what, you know, long lasting connections are all about. Now, how you view them? You view them as soulmate energy. So this is somebody who, you know, you could have known across lifetimes. This could be somebody who has definitely come into your life in order for y'all to share a bond, in order for y'all to learn lessons together, in order for y'all to, you know, grow, not only in the 3D realm, but also spiritually, to connect to your higher selves. There's also a time in a lot of fated connections when one soul might be slightly older than the other, so you tend to take on the lessons faster, you tend to see the way forward faster, and a lot of times you want so much to help the, you know, to help your soulmate. You want to step in and show them the way, but you have to understand that they need to get there in their own time. They have to take this journey as well in order to evolve. You can't take this journey for them, and that can be extremely frustrating. It can be extremely upsetting. And if this is you who this is resonating with, you know, I'm sending you so much love right now, because I can feel how difficult it is for you. And if you look closely at the image, you have two butterflies that have broken out of two cocoons, and it is only after they have emerged in their butterfly state that they can come together as soulmates, and that they can come together, you know, in love. But this stage is when you have to be in isolation before, you know, you can come together. So that is, you know, the difficult stage. How your person views you. Your person views you as somebody who is reparenting yourself. So there might have been some inner child healing that you have gone through. You might have gone through a very painful process of awakening as well. You might have had to do quite a bit of shadow work to heal your inner child, to bring your emotions into balance, to let go of any, you know, a previous trauma, childhood trauma, any generational karmic patterns. You may be in the you know, energy of you know, growing through those, breaking those, you know, freeing yourself of that. So it's like the two of you are mirroring each other. It seems that you might be slightly ahead on the curve as compared to your person, but like I said, you know, even especially with soulmates, there has to be, you know, some part of the journey that you take on your own. Can we, okay, your current energy, you're in the Page of Wands energy. That's beautiful. That's also okay. Divine timing. All right, do we want one or two? Okay, this one flipped, so we're going to take that as well. Okay, which is the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is your person's energy. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. It's good that this is in the reverse because there's been a lot of overthinking. There's been a lot of sleepless nights. There has been growth. There has been spiritual growth for both of you. So it has caused some amount of mental anguish to the two of you. But the good thing is that y'all are both coming out of it. You, Sagittarius, are in the Page of Wands energy. Now, this is a fresh, young, passionate start that you might be making towards your person, towards this connection. To me, this is also the divine timing card. So everything that's happening to you in this connection, in your growth cycle, in your spiritual awakening, is happening in divine timing. So you're being asked to trust the journey now. You're being asked to trust the process, because that's really the most vital ingredient when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to intentions. You need to trust the universe. You need to trust divine timing and have faith that things will work out. Your person's energy, they have the 4 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So there might have been a timeout that the two of you were in. They also have the healing energy. So, they might have pulled back from you. There might have been, a lack of communication. There could have been, some distance. There could have been some silence between the two of you. Usually the 4 of Swords is the energy of rest and rejuvenation. And what I love about the depiction of the 4 of Swords in this deck is that this figure is almost sitting in contemplation and meditation, and that's exactly what your person is doing. They're healing, so they might have taken this time out. It's probably not personal, because healing usually on a karmic level or on a spiritual level makes you kind of go inside. It makes you go inwards. But they're going to come forwards and they are going to talk to you. There is going to be communication, and it's going to be honest, and it's probably going to come in a lot quicker than you expected to, because you have the Knight of Swords here. So whenever your person feels the need to communicate with you about their journey, about what they're going through, about maybe the distance that might have crept up between y'all, they're going to come in quickly and they're going to say their bit, and they're going to say it with honesty. So it's important to listen with honesty as well and give them that space in order for them to talk. Okay, what does Sagittarius think of their person? What action are they going to take? Okay, so you have Strength, which is in the reverse. This is the major arcana of Leo. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I've been asked to go one more on the Strength card. Right, 9 of Swords again. All right, okay, understood. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So you're being asked to be patient. You're being asked to afford this connection time and space to grow. The 7 of Pentacles is an energy of waiting. It's an energy of patience. It's an energy of planting these seeds and giving them the time to flourish, giving them the time to prosper. When we plant seeds, we don't dig them up every 5 minutes to see how they're doing. We water them, we nurture them, and we give them that time and space in order to bloom. And that's what you're being asked to do now. Okay, how do you see your counterpart, and how do they see you? Yes? No, this is what action you're going to take towards them and what action they're going to take towards you. Sorry. So you're not really, you don't feel strong enough at the moment. Maybe you're feeling a little defeated. Maybe you're feeling a little weak in this connection. We have Strength in the reverse. You could have Leo placements, or you could be dealing with a Leo. Doesn't have to be. but you're feeling a little weak at the moment. You're feeling like this connection might be slipping away from you. Yes, y'all have both been overthinking it. The Nine of Swords did come out as the shadow energy. So, but you're getting over this overthinking. You're gaining the clarity you need. You are going to, you know, find the strength that you have within you in order to figure out what is happening in this connection. Do you want to make a move, or do you want to sit back, give your person the time and space they need in order to come towards you? And they will come towards you when they have a solid, stable offer to give you. So you have two knights that are out already. You have the Knight of Swords and you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. That's because the Knight of Pentacles will not make a move unless he has a solid, stable offer to give. So when something is meant to be, when something is long term, when something is genuine and real, you have to afford it time, space, and patience, so that it can come towards you, so that, you know, the two of you can actually build something that is long lasting and stable. Okay, in your hopes and fears, we have helpless and hopeless in the reverse. This is the energy of walking away. This is Eight of Cups energy. But in the reverse, it tells me that you're not ready to give up on this connection yet. You're not ready to give up on yourself yet. You want to make this happen. It's probably going through a difficult time right now. Both of you are going through a lot of spiritual growth. You might have, you know, seemed to grow apart, but with the Page of Wands here, with the Knight of Swords, there's a lot of honesty, there's a lot of trust that is still within you, and you're being asked to draw on that now because you don't want this to end. You don't want to walk away from it. This is, you know, this is a challenging connection at the moment, yes, but it is important to you. Okay, what do we have? We have the King of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. The Lovers is the major arcana of Gemini. You might be connecting to a Gemini. You might have Gemini in your placements. It's not necessary that your person is a Gemini, but the Lovers does talk of a fated relationship. We had the soulmate card come out as well. So this is definitely a fated union. This is a fated connection, whatever connection it is. It's also the energy of making a commitment. So you have to make a committed decision to stay in this if that is what both of you want. And it seems to be because you have the Eight of Cups in reverse that is clarified by the King of Cups. So you are both going to come into emotional maturity about this. Whatever turmoil y'all are going through, whatever growth or separation or, you know, distance that has crept up between the two of y'all is because y'all are focusing on yourselves in order to grow. And when you reach that level of emotional maturity, when you reach that level of, you know, standing in your power, knowing your heart and not letting your emotions overwhelm you, you will embody the King of Cups energy, because the King of Cups can see the fish jumping, he can see the turmoil of the water at his feet, but he stands serenely above it, and the water calms. He brings calm to the water, he brings calm to his emotions, and that is exactly what the two of you are going to be doing. Y'all are going to be, you know, literally becoming the master of your emotions. All right, so we have the Embrace card and we have the Listen card, which is the World and the High Priestess in reverse. Now, what is good about both these cards coming out in the reverse is that you're resisting an ending. The World card is the ending, is the card of victory. It's the card of a natural cycle coming to a close. This close is going to come. However, it's not going to be the end as you see it. There may be an ending. There may be an ending to an older version of you, to an older thought process, to an older emotional, you know, kind of energy that you were in, but it's not going to bring about an ending between the two of you. and there aren't going to be any more secrets. So with the High Priestess in reverse, both of you will be tuning into your intuition. With spiritual growth comes, you know, the need and the ability to tune into your intuition. And, you know, you're not going to keep secrets from each other. You're going to communicate. You're going to talk. And that's really what's going to make all the difference in this connection. Okay, can we clarify? Ooh. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. How do we want this? Okay, in the upright. And, okay, I heard look at the bottom of the deck. All right, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so the Seven of Wands in the reverse is the energy of being vulnerable. It's the energy of putting down your defenses and letting the person in the connection see the real you, because there is a cup of love here. The universe is offering you this cup of love. This could be a brand new beginning for the two of you in whatever relationship this is. It's also about filling your own cup of love first. It's about giving to yourself so you can give to another. And that really is the main theme of spiritual growth, of, you know, a soulmate union. You have to fill your own cup of love. You cannot offer an empty cup of love to another and expect it to work. So give that self-love to yourself. Whatever timeout you all might be in, use it to fill yourself up, to make yourself whole and make yourself, you know, worthy of this union with your soulmate. And when you do that, both of you are going to embody the Queen of Wands energy. So you're going to be at the top of your game. You're going to be looking fantastic. You're going to be feeling incredible. You're going to be sitting in your power. You're going to be nurturing yourselves and nurturing each other and this union. All right, Sagittarius, let's get a couple of the whispers of love oracle messages. Those were way too many. I heard not those. So we're going to shuffle so we can get your messages out. Okay, Sagittarius, please. What other messages do they need to get about this connection? Just one? Okay. We have be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. All right, and really, you know, Sagittarius, that is the crux of everything. Interestingly, it is numbered 6. We have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers came out earlier as well, and both are number 6. So when you are in a connection that's fated, when you are in a connection that is a soulmate connection, or is, you know, something that is long term, expressing your love, expressing affection, you know, doing the little things. Sometimes when we're even in long-term connections, we forget how important the little things are to our partners, to our friends, to our family members. We tend to slip into an energy of taking them for granted, and that's extremely human of us. There's no judgment here. But showing your gesture, showing your love to somebody else it's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of, you know, being, you know, it's a beautiful thing to be vulnerable to somebody who you trust enough to show your authentic self to. So, you know, be willing to express that love, you know, because if you want to receive love from them, like I said, you can't pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When your cup is overflowing, when their cup is overflowing, only then can you give to your partner, to your friend, to your significant other, to somebody who you are emotionally connected to. So express how you feel, express, you know, your affection, your joy, your love for them. Okay, Sagittarius, we're going to pull a final oracle card, which is from the Divine Abundance deck, and those have jumped out at us. We have Worth and we have Surrender. All right, Worth. We have, you have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. And that really is, you know, the journey that you're on. It's about self-love as well. If you're going to offer a cup of love to somebody, all this healing that you're doing, you know, this soulmate connection that you find yourself in. And I want to point out here that a soulmate connection isn't necessarily a romantic one. This could be a spouse, this could be a sibling, this could be a friend, this could be, you know, somebody in your family. It could be anyone, it could be a parent. So when you approach a soulmate connection in your life, it is also largely about understanding that when you love yourself, can they mirror that love back to you? So the worth card coming out for you is an extremely important lesson in your lesson of destiny. Feel worthy and you will project that, and when you project that, the universe will mirror that back to you. And in order for that to happen, we have surrender. And the message is, sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest: to stop trying to control the whole universe. And excuse me excuse me, and this really is what, you know, this is really the answer to how you are going to achieve this. Surrender to divine grace, surrender to divine timing. You have the Page of Wands, you have the divine timing card. So this is you in an energy of surrender, of allowing the universe the time and space to work. Because one of the main aspects of manifestation is, yes, you set intentions, yes, you work towards them, but it's only when you surrender that the manifestation happens, because you have to surrender your need to control the outcome so that the universe can step in and make it happen. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you liked the reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please do give it a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post next. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.